Hey guys and gals, what's up? This is Gimli1357 here, back with part 2 of the Collectibles guide in Atomic Heart. This part will cover the Forester area, which is the small outside region immediately after leaving the Vavilov complex, and the Exhibition Center, which is the next main mission. We have 13 more Chirpers and 17 more Talking Dead to find. Now, starting off in the Forester area, this is the building that you will come out of to start this area. Thankfully, we have our map when we are outside, and we can see that this is the exit to that building, and we will go directly across the street from where you start at to find this little area with lots of robots around. But you'll find this little area over here in the corner next to the little laser shields, where there is a bunch of toys and a little statue and a doll and a whatever face that is and a chirper. So we'll go ahead and pick up that chirper.
Hi there, comrade.
There we go, first one. Now we're going to be going next to where we started, next to the house, up the hill from it. You can see there is where we started. You're going to come up here and you'll find this little scarecrow with a chirper underneath of it. And then some chillas, which aren't so chill. Once you fight them off, directly from there, you're going to turn around. You're going to walk over to this little yellow garage here, and you'll find a body. And right next to the body is a chirper. So go ahead and pick up that chirper, number 3. Now, moving on from that chirper, a little bit later on in this area, a little bit farther down the road, you will find this little house. There's a red house with a big patio and a little thing. It's right next to the gate that you have to hack the cameras to open. And on this little patio table with an umbrella, you will find a chirper. Go ahead and pick that one up. Now going up into the tower that we have to use to hack into the cameras. Up inside of that tower, there's the little hacky thing. Beautiful view up here. Directly across from the little hacky thing is a chirper thing. So go ahead and pick up the chirper thing. And that is the last one that we're going to find in the Forester area. The next 4 collectibles are all going to be Talking Dead. Now, quite a bit later on, once you get through the gate, you're going to come down towards the monorail. These 4 are part of a mission. They will get tagged if you go up onto the monorail, all 4 of these bodies. But you can also grab them early. And this first one, you're going to have to go around the building, swim through the polymer, up into the second floor, and you'll find this body here. This guy will give you a ticket to use the monorail if you don't have one already. Now, back near the monorails, we're going to find the next 3 bodies. Down here, just below it, you'll find this body hanging out next to some signs. You're going to go ahead and talk to him. Now, directly from him, you're going to walk towards the monorail. Nice little glowy green blob there. What is that glowing green blob? It's a dead conductor, and he says he has no tickets. Now we're going to go directly from him, and we're going to walk over towards this big statue. This wonderful stone and body. And we're going to talk to the dead loser. Now, that is it for the Forester region. Next, we're going to be going to the Exhibition Center. And this is going to be right down the stairs from where you have to fight the Hedgie. First, you will have to position 2 mirrors to open the door before you can actually enter in, just down these stairs. And when you go in to position the mirror, there are 2 bodies inside this region. In the very first magnetic room that you walk into, you will find this body hanging out on the ground, this little dead engineer. So you're going to talk to him. Then, you're going to continue along with the mission, and you will find another room full of magnets and puzzle thingy to do. And do a barrel roll, and then talk to the dead engineer's friend, who is also a dead engineer. Now we're finally inside the Exhibition Center. Directly from the entrance of the Exhibition Center, we're going to walk around this hallway into this door where we will find a engineer robot who's alive, and a dead tour guide that he's staring at. Engineers are friendly until you fight them. Then you're going to have to crawl through this tunnel a little bit later anyway to find an arm of a body to open a door. So if you continue with the main mission, it'll lead you in here anyway. You'll have to fight that guy once you pick it up, so don't do that first. Go ahead and instead grab this chirper that's on a table right next to a different dead guy. Lots of dead people. Some of them talk, some of them don't. Anyway, once you grab that chirper, you're going to head out of this room. Head over here. Now, in the first room we were in, on this chalkboard, you'll notice there's a little drawing of a schematic. And if you remember a train conductor in part 1, schematics are used to open these things. So we're going to punch in that combination here, which is these 8 I can count lights. Once you push in those 8 lights, you're going to go ahead and open up this door. And just around this whatever structure it is near the mini city thing, there's a chirper. You can get to it from either side of the table, and we will find a chirper. Now we're going to continue along with the main mission. You'll walk into this area where a lady will want you to find some things that teach you about communism, and you'll find a dead body in here. This one doesn't have subtitles, but it does count for the achievement, so make sure you pick that one up. Now, once you follow the lady down the stairs, you'll come to this area where a big door opens up, and there's a save area in here. Make sure you grab this before you walk into the big room, because that door will close behind you, and you won't be able to get it. Directly from that chirper, you're going to head out into the big room. Door closes behind us. Can't go back in. Make sure you grab that chirper once again. But you'll head across over here to find a dead tour guide lady. And she'll tell you to go find some other dead people. She doesn't know they're dead, but you know they're dead because of robots. Directly from her body, you're going to wiggle your way down 2 flights of stairs. And you'll find this little vine here with a poor little lady who's really sad, and she wants to die, and she got her wish. I mean, at least she got that going for her. And then you're going to go from that dead body down the last flight of stairs to the first floor, and on this little bench on the inside, you will find, boom, a chirper. Go ahead and pick that one up. Now, we're going to be doing the parts where you have to find all the pieces of the robot lady. We're going to start on the first floor. So going into the first floor, you're going to come to this area. It's very hard to miss where there's a big red carpet there. You'll come in here, and there are going to be a ton of mutants and mothers and little mutant fly things, and you'll have to kill all of them. And then over here by the doll and the TV, there's a chirper. So go ahead and pick that one up. Now you're going to, once you continue along with the mission and you're up onto the second floor, we're going to take a little detour over here by the Luna Lock. You're going to walk into this little door next to it, and you'll find this dead lady here who says that she's like omnipotent and she has all the power to do everything in the world. And to prove it, she opens that door, which is really nice. Also, go ahead and pick up this key for the Luna Lock. Now walk through that door that the omnipotent dead lady opened up for you. Walk up these flight of stairs, and hey, look, it's a dead guy, and this dead guy is he's a rude dead guy. So you're going to be done talking to him. Walk into this room, and you'll pick up another little canister for the Luna Lock. There's also an engineer in here who, if you start fighting him, you will have to fight a ton of robots, so be prepared. Last canister for the Luna Lock is right next to the Luna Lock, right across from it, next to the railing, or on top of the railing. And we're going to put those 3 into the Luna Lock. This is not part of the main mission to open up this Luna Lock. All this will do is give you a couple crates to loot. And most importantly, next to a dead body in here is a Chirper. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. All that Luna Lock for a beautiful little golden Chirper. And that's also the last one on the second floor. So we're going to be moving up to the third floor now, going to find more parts of poor Claire's body. You're going to come to this big room where there's a translucent whale hanging from the ceiling. Very hard to miss. As soon as you come into this room, you're going to find a Chirper sitting here on the table. So go ahead and grab that. Then, right from there, to the right, you're going to find this talking dead. And this guy has a lot of facts about whales if you talk to him. It's actually kind of interesting. Anyway, you'll fight a big mutant monster down here as a boss once you go downstairs from the big whale. And towards the tail of the whale, you will find a Chirper next to a dead body sitting right over here. Continuing along, you'll come into this room where there's a bunch of robots you'll have to fight, a bunch of Vova. And you'll find this Taciturn corpse who talks about snap, crackle, and pop. And that's it on the 3rd floor, so we're going to move up to the 4th floor now. For the last part of Claire's body, you'll come to this room where there's a giant submarine. You'll come out of that hole in the ground, and you'll want to walk right over here and find another talking dead who's really cranky. Once you do that, you're going to have to come up here to activate a thing way up into the outside kind of again, but you're still in the facility. You'll have to do a little puzzle thing on the wall there, or a little lock. And right next to it is a silly old corpse. Silly corpse. Snap, Crackle, and Pop is for kids. Anyway, you'll come back down to the submarine room as part of the main mission, and you'll have to activate it, which will cause it to smash, and then you can climb up on top of it and head over to the left, and you will find a dead body laying on this table here, which somehow he drowned, apparently. I don't really know. He's on dry land. But anyway, that's going to be it for the exhibition center and for this part of the guide. We got 13 more Chirpers, 17 more Talking Dead, and that's going to be it for part 2. I hope you all enjoyed it. Tune into Gamers Guide and the Gamers Guide channel Xbox Club for more achievement tips, shorts, and guides. See y'all later, folks.